Welcome to Shorts Beyond Measure, where fashion, interiors, and psychology get the stylish, savvy, and slightly therapeutic touch.
We're Tara West, Caroline Baltz, and Allison Goldberg, a fashion stylist and 2 interior designers who are also trained as psychotherapists.
So let's get into what's trending, what's tired, and what's actually worth your time. Because good style and good decisions should never be short-lived.
Hello, ladies. We have a table full of ladies. This is so exciting because we have our first guest here at Shorts Beyond Measure. And Allison, I'm going to give you the privilege of introducing our guest because you brought her here.
Oh, Sheena, I brought you here. You're welcome.
You're so sweet.
I know, right? This is my friend, fellow hockey mom, and content extraordinaire, Sheena Melwani. She's also an amazing singer, and we are so excited to have her here, hear a little bit about what she does, and make her sing the Canadian national anthem. She refused.
Wait, can we start with that?
Do you want,
That would be a
Are we really doing that?
Yes, let's start with that. Do it.
So can I just preface by saying that I have no idea where this all started, why she's so convinced that this is the song that she wants me to sing. But before I say that, thank you so much for having me on. I'm so excited to be here and chat with all of you. And I guess it's because you heard me sing the national anthem.
So I didn't know who you were. I was just like, oh, I like that hockey mom, blah, blah,
I
blah.
think it's because you saw how cool I was sitting on the bench.
Yeah, and we both hate being cold. We're like, is this over yet? That's literally how we...
I thought you were going to call me out for something else, like hated being at hockey at 9 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday morning.
I didn't want to say that because I don't make those 9 o'clock games. Yeah, but what was the question?
The question was, why did you pick the anthem?
Oh, because that's literally how I found out that you were a content creator or even like known to the world. I had no idea when I met you. I just thought you were like a regular Joe Schmo, but you're kind of important.
No, I'm not. I'm really not. But I think it gave her like, oh, she kind of does other things than just sit here and
you're more than just a hockey mom.
I was going to say that. You're just more than a hockey mom. You got to peel back the layers in those hockey outfits.
That's right.
I actually don't even know. How did you get started singing? You grew up singing?
I grew up singing. I've been singing my entire life, and I'm from Montreal, which is why this joke where, you keep telling me to sing the American anthem, and I say, I won't sing the American for you right now. I'm going to sing the Canadian because I need to infuse a little, like,
we stand
Canada
on guard
love.
for the... See, I know that anthem too, Sheena.
You too. I'm very impressed. Okay, so you want a line of the Canadian anthem?
Let's go. Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay. Oh my God, you're giving me... Oh,
This is
wow,
the
this
real
is legit.
deal.
Okay,
This is
all right.
happening. Wow.
Do you wanna,
Rewind.
I'm
do you
so
wanna
excited
gargle?
right now.
I'll give you like one line. We don't need to do the whole thing. And are you guys going to stand? Can I get?
That is the run up.
That is.
There was no run up.
There was no run up. Okay, let's
Dave,
just do
don't
it.
screw this up.
Okay.
Let's just let her
Okay.
sing.
All
This is her
Ready?
moment.
3, 2.
Oh Canada, terre de nos aïeux.
Wow.
Bonjour.
That was French for you.
I know.
All right. Our
Oui, oui.
podcast just went to another level.
That was
I know.
amazing.
Let's go.
You didn't even warm up.
No, I did
Wow.
not. Thank you for that.
So how did you, so you always wanted to sing.
I did. I've always wanted to sing. That's something that I've known from they say that out the womb I came out singing. But the farthest back that I can remember, I was singing in preschool. And it just was something that followed me my entire life. Everybody would say that I was singing for everything. I would sing lists. I would sing, during tests. I would sing at school. I would sing at home. Yes.
I love
I know,
that.
that is really cute. And then how did it lead into something?
Well, I went to school for music. I sang in a band when I was growing up. I sang in church choirs. I sang my entire youth. And then it just was something that it brought me joy. It was my, let's go back to French for a second, raison d'être, the reason for what that was what brought me joy.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I also sang my entire life.
You did?
In the shower.
Do you want to sing for us?
No.
No, do not.
That will get
No.
us. That will get us
That's a
canceled.
no.
So when did you move to Boston or to Massachusetts?
So after I got married to my husband, we moved to Boston because he got a job here. And I thought we would be here. We both thought we would be here for a couple of years, make a little money, and then go back home. And we never left. And now our kids are 14 and 11. So we're here for the long haul.
And so
whether you like it or not, you're stuck with me.
I have so many questions. And so when your kids were young, were you stay-at-home mom?
I was.
Were you had this desire to build something, to sing, what was it? Take us through that a little bit, because I think there's a lot of people listening here who kind of have young kids and maybe feel like they have this urge to do something, but not necessarily know the step to take.
Totally. First of all, I'll tell you that all the things that I planned, they just like, you can plan up the wazoo, but when it's not the right time, it's not the right time. Mm-hmm. So I did have a lot of like that sort of divine timing thing happen, which I learned along the way. I was singing until I got pregnant. I was singing in a wedding band. I was singing online. I had just started posting videos on YouTube, and things were starting to move. I was starting to get a little traction. And then I got pregnant, and I thought I'd take a few months off. I'd be home with my baby. Like every mom thinks like, oh, you'll pop this thing out and you'll go back to life. And that's not what happens.
No, my boobs are still big. Sorry, we were talking about how big my boobs were earlier. I had to bring it full circle. Okay. Anyway, so go on.
So I stayed home with my son. I thought it was going to be a few months, and it turned into a year and then 2, and then our daughter came along, and what I had given to him and what I had shared with him, I wanted to give to her, and it was just right for our family. And somewhere along the way, when she was about 3 or 4, I realized that there was a part of me that wasn't being fulfilled.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I started realizing how much of that had just like been drained. And I started talking to my husband about it. And I said, well, maybe this is just not going to happen for me. Maybe my career in music is just not going to, it's just not meant to be. And he said, don't say that. We're going to get her to kindergarten. We have another year, and you have the rest of your life to start thinking about what you want to do again.
He's so supportive.
He is very supportive.
Does he coach you from the sidelines?
He
like
does.
He coaches
like
Jay?
He coaches the kids. Yes.
Good question.
He is the ultimate hype man.
Yes. I need him in my back pocket being like, you can do this.
Yeah.
And so how did you find the path then to start? The people, like how did you go about that?
That's a really good question. And the answer is it was all a fluke. I feel like I somersaulted backwards and I just fell into this, and I feel very, very fortunate that I can say that. During the pandemic, I had kind of given up. I was like, well, here I was excited. Zara had just started kindergarten, and I was excited to get started. And then this pandemic hits, and I was like, great, now I'm never going to get out there.
Now
and he
what?
said, again, my ultimate cheerleader came out and he said, everybody's online. Everybody's home.
Oh.
Everybody's looking at their phones. Just pivot. We have to pivot a little bit. And he actually was talking to one of my cousins, and they devised this scheme. They just told everybody online that I was going to do a live show that night. So they went on my Instagram, his Instagram, her Instagram, and they're like, okay, guys, we're doing a live tonight. And I went live, and I was like a human jukebox. And people brought their requests to me.
I want to bring that back.
We talk about bringing that back all the time.
Yes.
We called it Sheena TV, and people brought their requests to me, and I would just sing in real time.
Amazing.
And I did that for a couple of months.
And you're right, sorry to interrupt you, but you had a captive audience. People were literally not going anywhere, right? So like there you were, handing them your entertainment.
Absolutely. But I mean, it was my mom and my dad, granted.
Doesn't matter. They all can tell other
Mom
people.
and dad.
But it was such a good platform to start.
Yes, and then they brought like their friends or their cousins or their siblings or whatever, and then my friends brought a friend, and what started out with a group of 14 of us, it grew to 35, it grew to 62, it grew to 84, and then one night when I was done with my Sheena TV live jukebox moment, I still had my camera up, and I said, I'll just record something for tomorrow to put on Instagram. And it was that song. It was very popular at the time. If the world was ending, you'd come over, right?
Remember that song? I love that song.
Mm-hmm.
I sing it almost as well.
Yeah, right. And my husband didn't realize that I was filming, and he was just being himself. He was sitting in the other room, and he started interrupting the lyrics of the song. If the world is ending, you'd come over. And he's like, no. If the world is ending, who's coming over? You're going to close the doors. You're going to close the windows. You're not going to let anybody in. And we ended up with this really, really funny piece of content that I then threw up on TikTok, and it went viral.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So it really was a total fluke. It was not planned at all. I had no clue that this was going to be the content that people wanted.
And you didn't even plan for it.
No.
He always wanted to
Always,
be online.
always. He
and
always
show,
wanted
and show
to
his
be.
face.
Well,
He
he's a
always
big
wanted
part
to
of
be
it.
an emoji
Yeah.
on the internet. That was his lifelong goal.
Well, can you talk about that a little bit? Because he is a big part of it.
He is a big part
But
of it.
he's actually not a part of it. His face is always
Yep.
an emoji. And
Yep.
can you tell us why?
He has his own job, and he's got it's like a pretty serious job, and he wanted to keep those two worlds separate. He wanted to keep the social world and the professional world separate, and so we don't really talk about his personal life and his work life in the same videos or at all.
But he does have merch. All the boys on the hockey team, that's all they wanted. And he came like the last
Yes.
game, right?
After they won.
Yes, after they, what was that? What did they win? I don't
They
even
they won the championship.
Woo! Go Huskies.
Yay.
But do people, sorry, I'm just so curious. So do people try to like figure out if it's him, or does anybody in
It's
his
like
work
the
life-
internet's worst kept secret.
Okay.
I really do. Like, you search for my name and it auto-populates his name. Like, Sheena Melwani husband is what pops up first.
It's like a
So-
big picture
So it's
of
like
him.
a curiosity. Yeah.
And some people really don't want to know. Because at this point, I think a lot of people, we've started to show the side of his face, or it's not that, like, it's just our thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's not that it's a big secret now. It's just that we
Oh my
enjoy
God.
it.
It's a
And
boundary.
he likes, it's a boundary he's put for himself.
Yeah.
Oh, obviously you tried to make this serious. It's a boundary. No, and I'm sitting
It
here
really
being,
is a boundary, though, for him.
She's
Yeah.
appreciative of my boundary question, okay?
I'm sitting here thinking that we should all make emoji masks for Halloween.
Oh my gosh, I want to be that.
I know. New merch showing up next week. Just
really-
in time for Halloween.
I respect that though, and I feel like the fact that he can maintain that
Yeah.
is really hard
Yeah.
in today's world to maintain the privacy of it, right?
Well, I don't think we have privacy at all.
Well, I meant the fact that he can still, protect his face and like put this face on, right?
Yeah, we try, and again, it's like some people really like it, and then some people complain about it every single time we do it, and it's what he's comfortable with. At the end of the day, we've said this for whether it's with respect to me, whether it's respect to the kids, or whether it's respect to him. If everybody's having a good time, we'll put it out there, and if somebody doesn't like it, if somebody doesn't feel comfortable about it, we stop.
Well, that's my next question, is because the kids are making more appearances online. Is that like, are you asking them? Are they asking to be in it? I mean, are they going to be the next generation of Sheena Interrupted?
Good question.
That is a good question. I have no idea, to be honest, and I think that we go with the flow. If they want to, then we let them do it. And if they don't want to, or it doesn't feel right, then we don't. And in the summer, they were home with me a lot, so there were more opportunities for them to be part of the content, so we took advantage of it wherever they wanted to. And they're funny. Like, they're great people. They
Yeah.
are really cool little people.
Do they get along as well as they do online? Because like my kids just like go at each other, and you're like the perfect, like Jay and Zara, just like the perfect kids. We're all gonna smile and wear matching outfits now. Like, what did you do? What did you put in their food? Like, how do you make them behave? Because mine don't.
That's their kids. I show you guys a little snippet. You guys get 30 seconds,
Yeah.
or you get one picture. Behind that one picture, there's 17 other pictures where they're pulling their hair, like they're pulling at each other. They fight just like regular brothers and sisters, and then they love each other also like regular brothers and sisters.
Allison, if your kids were on, would it be entertaining?
It would be so entertaining.
I mean, Sheena,
only
Sheena would
imagine.
defriend me. They'd be like swearing and like, oh, it's not good.
I
Drew
don't
has
know.
a big potty mouth due to hockey.
There
Yeah.
could be a future for them.
You're
in
blaming
your-
it on hockey?
Yeah.
Those hockey kids have some.
Hysterical.
Those
Try.
Hockey. It has nothing to do with Allison. We've
Right.
heard her talk.
Actually, that's a fair
I'm
point,
very
Allison.
mild mannered. I don't
Sure.
know what you're talking about.
Well, let's take a break and we'll come back. We have some more questions for you, so stay tuned.
Before we sign off, where can people find the Sheena Interrupted show? I take it it's on YouTube.
You can find it on YouTube, Spotify, Apple. It's called Sheena Interrupted everywhere. You could find me at Sheena Melwani online.
And in our next episode, which will be part 2 of this conversation, we're going to learn about your song that's coming out.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
So excited.
So stay tuned.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
That's it for this week's Shortlist. Thanks for listening.
If you enjoyed today's conversation, share it, leave a review, or let us know what's on your short list.
Shorts beyond measure, because the most important things in life can't be quantified.